Mr. Speaker, I'm from Motown, where our music has changed the world in so many incredible ways forever. But artists in my district and across our country are struggling to make ends meet in an industry where the money just keeps going to executives and shareholders. It would take more than 800,000 streams per month to make equivalent of $15 an hour. In the vast majority of our artists are on platforms like Apple Music, Spotify. And one of the things that, even for them, they never ever get to 800,000 streams in a year. This is a big deal. Streaming now represents 84% of recorded music industry's revenue in the United States. But most of the artists who bring joy to our lives and culture aren't seeing any of it. The Living Wage for Musicians Act, which I introduced through Representative Bowman, would change that by creating a new fund that aims to pay artists at least 1 penny per stream. The bill will completely reform the music industry, supporting much more diverse set of artists, enabling more recording and touring, and sending a ripple effect throughout local economies by supporting professionals throughout the music industry. I truly encourage my colleagues to learn more about this, co-sponsor the bill, and help change artists' lives forever.
Yo, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? It's your man's DJ Key Product, the Chicago mixtape supplier, back with another one. If it's your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell so every time I drop new work over here on the Keys Network, you know what's going on. This video is brought to you courtesy of sponsor Underground Hitters Radio, the hottest internet radio station supporting independent artists. If you're an independent artist and you're looking to get radio play, come to Underground Hitters Radio, undergroundhitters.com. Submit music through our email, undergroundhitters@gmail.com. You'll get your song in rotation. And you can catch me every day at 5 p.m. in the mix for the 5 p.m. turn up right here on Underground Hitters Radio, and download our official app, Hitters Radio, on both iPhone and Android at the Google Play Store and the App Store, and you can listen to us live each and every day, and we get it in over there at Underground Hitters Radio. All right, so now that I done got that out the way, and I mentioned independent artists because this video is actually going to be surrounded by a new bill and a new initiative that's going to be used that'll really benefit independent artists. So, as you saw in the clip, a congresswoman from the state of Michigan by the name of Rashida Tlaib, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, and another congressman named Jamal Bowman, they are pushing for this new act to be brought into fruition, called the Living Wage for Musicians Act. And basically what it would do, what this initiative and this fund does, is it would pay artists 1 cent per stream when their music is streamed on platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. So currently, Spotify only pays musicians, and I saw this in another video, they said that it pays musicians currently 3/10 of a cent, 3 to 5/10 of a cent per stream. So with every stream that artists are getting right now, they're not even making a penny. But what this initiative would do is it would change that. So if you get, say, 10 streams, that's worth one, what they're trying to do, that's a penny. So with the new act, at least, if your song does 100 streams, that's $1. Remember, you're getting a penny per stream. So if the song get 100 streams, that's $1. 200 streams, it's $2. So, they're trying to push this thing, and it was brought up in a meeting. I think this was back on March 8th, I believe. So it was a couple of days ago, where they, where Representative Rashida Tlaib brought this to the Senate. So if they pass this law, then Spotify would have to pay artists more every time their music is streamed on the platform. Now, as far as the streams go, it also, if you're trying to get more streams, that comes down to how well you promote the song. How well you would market and promote the music as well. You know what I'm saying? So, man, and one thing I say to a lot of artists is that independence is the best way to go. Because a lot of the money and the revenue that comes from music, especially if artists are signed, a lot of that money goes to the label. And the artists are the last to get paid. So independent artists will really benefit from this. And the artists that signed as well, that's under contract. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah. That's what's up. And I actually put out an independent album. Like I put out an album a couple years ago. It was like an instrumental album, and it's currently on Spotify. And I never really checked how much I made from that particular album, man. But like, if they pass this bill, man, folk are really gonna start eating off their music. You know what I'm saying? They really gonna start eating, like, for real. Yeah, man. Hey, I really hope they pass this bill, because right now, Tidal pays more for like the streams and all this other stuff. Tidal is paying more, but that's really due to offers of like subscriptions and and they're on a whole nother tier than Spotify and Apple Music. So yeah, if you're an independent artist and you putting out your music and everything, you hoping and praying that they pass this bill. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And right now, streaming is the way to go. A lot of stuff is digital anyway. So, she said in the clip as well, 84% of the music recorded in the United States they make up 84% of the revenue. Streaming does. You don't see too many people passing out CDs and stuff anymore, even though CDs did make a comeback at one point, or they probably are making a comeback. I'm not sure, but especially like during COVID, like CDs was on the rise at that time. So, but you don't see too many people, utilizing or printing up CDs and passing out CDs. No, all of the music is being distributed digitally now. And that's how people consume the music. And while we're on the topic of streaming, anytime you stream a song, if you play at least 10 seconds of that song, that counts as one stream. So, man, when you're supporting these people, when you're supporting these independent artists or your favorite artists, if you play their song at least 10 seconds, it counts as a stream. So when they pass this bill, notice how I said when, not if. Well, you kind of can, depending on which way it go. But I really hope they pass the bill. So, yeah, artists will really be eating off their music. You know what I'm saying? But I really hope this bill is passed, and it would kind of change a lot of the infrastructure of the industry, and it would it would change how artists are being compensated for their creativity and their work. So, yeah. Yeah. That's what's up, man. Hey, go ahead and hey, I hope they pass this bill. What y'all think about this, man? Drop a comment, leave a like, hit that subscribe, and until next time, you already know. Hey.